Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I will be talking about metals and nonmetals of periodic table. We will be talking about properties of nonmetals, properties of metals, and basic reaction of nonmetals and metals. Nonmetals are non-metallic elements which are found on the right side of periodic table of S block and right side of P block with hydrogen and boron with non-metallic elements, bonds and hydrogen forms covalent bonding, which are dependent of electron configuration. In S block, there are hydrogen, helium, lithiums, and beryls. The hydrogen, helium, lithiums, and beryls are 4 elements, 4 and blocks. Hydrogen and helium are basic nonmetals with configuration 1s1 and helium is 1s2. Lithium has ns1 and beryl is ns2. So see the similarity. Hydrogen form odd bonding sigma, while helium is noble gas which is chemically passive. Lithiums and beryls have big activity or chemical. In 90% they come in the shape of minerals, rocks, and compounds. Lithiums and beryls are soft metals of little density with silver-white color and low melting temperature. In laboratory scale, is the very active metals, more active than hydrogen with acids, metals of 1 and 2 groups are hydrides, water. This is the forming. Lithium and beryl are, due to activity, needed to be kept in containers in paraffin or oil. In this case, scale, the hydrogen is produced by quenching of coke, oil, or methane. Methane is 85%, and 10% is electrolysis and 5 other places. Helium is by this fraction distillation and from mining. In case of lithium beryl, is electrolysis method or from the organism rests. The hard metals are with density higher than 5 1 per decimeter square, like light one are below this. The barium is non-metals, and aluminium, gallium, indium, and thallium and boric groups are metals. In chemical compounds, boron elements are in third oxidation state, which is caused by S2P1. The exception are thallium in first, which are more hardened than on third oxidation state. In case of borons, its chemical groups is barium is acidic, and oxidation or with reaction chemicals are oxygens, with chemicals with fluorides are halogens, with sulfur are sulfides, with nitrogen nitrides, and hydrogen hydrides. This, in case of barium oxide is acidic, oxide of aluminium and gallium and indium amphoteric, while thallium oxides are basic in nature. Borons are used as chemical element sufficient for plant growth in case while the overdose of aluminium inhibits metabolism in animals and man. That's why you shouldn't cook acidic meals in aluminium dishes. Acids which are in the food react with aluminium and allows the absorption by organisms. Aluminium are also steel compound. Duraluminum are used in airplane, ship, and cars. Int is used for sensor production and liquid crystal readers, as well as support of photovoltaics. Gallium is also in photodiodes, and thallium is used for toxins production and neutralization. Carbonates are from carbons and mostly are obtaining two compounds, carbons and silicon, which are non-metals, while germanium, tin, and lead are metals. Carbon and silicons are silicons oxides. It depends on the oxidation state. Are neutral in case of oxidation state 2. In case of 4, oxide are acidic. In case of germanium, on the second state are neutral, while germanium oxide 4 is amphoteric. Tin oxide, both 2 and 4, they should stay amphoteric, similarly to lithium. Silicon, similarly a carbon, forms with hydrogen compounds. Also, German has such ability. So, hydrocarbonates used in silicons and prevents the calcination of veins and arteries. Carbons, these most useful energetic compounds, have many applications. Active carbon is antidote on some small intoxication. Diamond use for cutting of glass and graphite is paint. The carbons are from Germans is used to made of radius of net providers, while in case of lithium is due to be resistant for sulfuric acid, is used to make a chemical apparatus for production of these acids. Tin is metal of high resistance on working of amphoteric compounds and is anti-corrosive materials and tinning also. Nitrides are hydrogen, phosphorus, arson, and bismuth and antimonium. The nitrification is the one of the most important reactions. And this is by binding of nitrogen from oxygen. And then you can, in the compounds, the oxidation is going to be produced by oxidations for fluorides is -1 by 2, usually -2 in all other cases. There are acidic of oxides as sulfur, selenium, and tellurium. Tellurium is only metal. And oxides and the sulfur and polonium is alpha compounds and hydrogen. Tellur is used for detectors. There are fluorides, so using in for binding organisms and hormones as iron and these hormones. And that's all for the P block and non-metals. So today, thank you very much for giving me voice. See you next time.